All right, man. Let's fire it up. Let's fire it up. Get fired up. Get fired up. Let's fire it up. Hit
Let me
that
get one of
button.
these. Some of these right here.
You want one of those?
Some of these.
I'm gonna give you
Raising
one
the
of
roofs.
those. I'm gonna give you two roof raises. Okay, you get
Just two.
one.
Oh,
It was leg day, so you know.
Okay,
You gotta give me a second.
okay.
Two. That's all you get, bro.
that is plenty, sir.
How we doing this afternoon, brother?
Pretty good, man. You know, normal Monday stuff, as everybody goes through. Unless you don't
Yeah.
work on Monday, then it's probably a little different. But
Yeah, trying to get there, man. You know, I'm trying to wear the visor to the side, like hang out
Yeah,
with
yeah.
chicks like that. You know what I mean? For the rest of my life, man.
right. Living the dream.
How was that weekend?
Pretty solid. Basically, did the normal things I do on the weekend: mow some grass, cook a little food,
Went out in the backyard and just got
watch
shredded.
watch a few flicks, things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You watching anything good on TV that is not something that you typically watch? Any news series or anything that's caught your attention? I know the answer is no, but continue.
Really not. I watched The New Girl.
My man said, I will rehash the same 7 shows for the rest of my life, and you will like it, Clyde.
Yeah. TV. Whenever the TV shows are running, other than like our new drop stuff, it's basically the ones that are just kind of background music.
Well, I want to tell you something.
Yeah, what's up?
So,
go ahead, Trust Tree.
All right, so nobody else is listening to this, right? No, it's all good.
Nobody else, just me and you.
So my coworker is like, "You have a podcast, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, buddy." She's like, "Okay, you got to watch this show and you got to bring me on the pod, and we got to talk about it." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll add it to the list."
Aggressive.
And
Sounds aggressive.
And when people tell you, it gets even more aggressive than that. So, when people tell you like watch something or do this movie or this show and then like talk about it, like I'm like, I'll add it to the list. You probably have those similar conversations.
Yeah, I have them with you on a regular basis.
Outside of this bubble, sir. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, of course.
So I'm just like, I'll add it to the list. No more than a week and a half later, she comes back to me. She's like, "So did you watch the 2 seasons of From?" And I'm like, "No, you just told me about it." She goes, "No, I told you about it a week and a half ago. What are you doing, Clyde?" And I'm like, "I'll add it to my list." I'll add it to my list of things that I need to watch. I'm currently rewatching Seinfeld, lady. And she's like,
"Yeah,
Clyde, you need to watch this show." So I was like, you know what? I'll watch the first 2 episodes. If it catches my attention, I will watch both of the seasons that are out. And so I went home that night. This is last Monday. I went home after we recorded the pod, and I jumped on it, and I found From, and I was about to watch the first 2 episodes. It's on MGM Plus for $7. I can get it free for like the first 3 days, and after that it's $7. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So I go, nope, back to Seinfeld. I go to work the next day, and she's like, I go to work the next day. She's like, Clyde, so thoughts? I need to know all your thoughts about the episodes that you watch. I was like, I didn't watch it. She goes, what the Clyde?
I need to get them credentials.
I was like, I'm like, it's $7. I'm not spending $7 for a show that might not be good. She goes, Clyde, I'm telling you, it's good. You should spend the $7. I'm like, I will add it now that it's not free. I'm going to add, or a part of my subscription package that I have now. I am going to add it to my list. I start to walk away. Apple pays me $7.
I mean, that's
I turn.
That's serious right there.
I look at my watch and I go, wow. I turned right back around. I was like, so Kyla, thanks for the $7. She goes, you go watch that damn show tonight.
So is it $7 for the subscription?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it's $6.99. Yes.
What?
Now she's invested in me watching the show.
You just made a contract with her that you're going to watch that show.
I did.
You're contractually obligated.
So I just finished season 1 last night of From. And it's a pretty damn good show. So that's the new thing that I'm watching.
So MGM Plus is what you say.
Yes.
Interesting. Like I said, I didn't even know that they were doing those types of things.
You know when I found out? A week and a half ago. But that goes to show there's just
oh my god,
oh man, but then it goes to show there's just so much content out there, man. And it's like actually a really good show, good writing, good cast, good plot, and everything. Not going to give anything away. I just recommend like watching it. If you want to spend the $7. But like but that just goes to show, man, there is just so much good quality content out there. We just can't watch it all. And so what do we do?
Afford to watch it all.
We watch the same 7 shows over and over and over again.
Fire.
I'm not mad. Yeah.
I've already invested the time into enjoying them once, so I'll enjoy them about 17 more times.
Exactly.
I watch Supernatural so much, Netflix never takes it off of there ever. It's just me. It's just one guy, just holding it all together.
All right, team. Looks like Javier hasn't watched in like 6 months, so let's go ahead and drop. Nope, his streaming numbers are just going up there. All right, one of these days, man, I'm going to watch Supernatural. I'm never going to watch Supernatural.
You're not. It's a long investment.
All right, team. I know it's been a very long time since we've heard that amazing 1940s serial news sound.
Yeah, I had to wipe the dust off that button.
But the boys here at MIAP, we have some new breaking news for you. No copyright. No copyright there.
I mean,
All right, team. According to Variety, Ted, the series on Peacock, we're getting a season 2. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
Awesome.
The Ted prequel series has been renewed for season 2 at Peacock, and all the usual suspects are coming back, and McFarlane and the whole family here. Super excited this. Javi, your thoughts. Let's go.
I have watched this series multiple times already, the first season.
Yeah.
And it's just every episode, man. Just every single one is nothing but laughing.
Top-notch writing.
Just ridiculous as well. You know, a little racist here and there. It's part of the joke. But I guess when you're just a little fuzzy bear, you can say some of the most ridiculous things, and we're just gonna kind of laugh at it. Be all right.
You know? Such a great show, man. Yeah. It's that Seth MacFarlane humor. That's why like Family Guy has been such a success. The Orville was a success. You know, the Ted movies. Everything the man does is hilarious. You know, and he is making fun of different people, different groups, but he's doing it in almost the only way that you can do it in this type of environment. And like, yes, it's a talking bear who was popular in the 80s, who is making all these crude humor jokes. Pretty damn funny, if you ask me.
I mean, I agree.
Pretty damn funny.
Non-stop laughing.
Yeah, man. It's
fuzzy guy.
So, like, I think we're getting exactly what we wanted that me and you talked about a few weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago, right? It's a show that kind of showed the main character in his like sophomore year. So hopefully we see his junior year and then we see his senior year. Like, oh, that'd be dope in season 3, man. Right. That would just be really like that kind of leg of a series there, man. That would be really fun. But yeah, I'm excited. We'll throw this on our socials. Team, did you enjoy Ted the series? Are you a fan of Seth MacFarlane? What is your favorite Seth MacFarlane IP, team? Let us know in the comments. We'll post it on our socials. Welcome to episode of Movie in a Pod. I am Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we're going to discuss trailers for I Saw the TV Glow, Maxine, episode 9 of X-Men 97, and our movie of the week, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. We're going back to Ape Town, team. Is Ape Town racist or something? I didn't really think about that. We just gotta talk about like, you know, how racist Seth MacFarlane jokes are and everything. And now you got me thinking like I probably shouldn't say Ape Town, right? Because like I don't want to offend the ape population. They could be listeners, you know what I mean? To our pod. Probably so to all the ape population out there, I apologize. I see you, I hear you. And that's not the man that I want to be, okay, team? Team, we got some trailers coming at you here. We have I Saw the TV Glow and Maxine. Team, we have a bunch of cool socials. We post snippets of our pod, and some other stuff as well. If you want to, if you can even communicate with me and Javier on there, he is big into communicating with our fans. He is always in the DMs, shaking my head no, team, but I am, and other people. So yeah, guys, we have our socials, we have our YouTube page. Click that link tree in the show notes and like, share, subscribe. Appreciate you guys.
I know this might sound crazy. I don't want to alarm you.
But you're about to.
A TV show
my boy, Justice Smith.
Together?
Oh, yeah.
It was called
The Pink Up Eight?
Yeah. Do you watch?
Right, man.
Each episode, they help each other fight a new monster from across the county.
But it's way too scary for most kids.
We're gonna defeat him this time. We're gonna need to harness the full potential of our shared powers.
Sometimes the Pink Up Eight feels more real than real
Like
life.
they're watching Are You Afraid of the Dark for a second there.
It was a TV show.
Ghost Rider or something.
Are you sure that's all it was?
Ghost Rider was awesome.
I like girls, you know that, right?
Totally, that's fine.
What about you? Do you like girls?
I think that I like TV shows.
Okay.
It's our destiny.
How can I have a destiny?
Something's wrong. This isn't how life is supposed to feel.
Here we go.
Tell me you know it's true.
Maddie, it's just the suburbs.
Tell you what is happening right
Seems
now.
like you're always somewhere else lately.
Maddie disappeared without a trace. All they found was her TV set burning in the backyard.
Okay.
I
Still
told myself
leads us
I made
nowhere,
the
but
right
all right.
choice.
That wasn't creepy at all.
What if I really was someone else? Very far away on the other side of a television screen.
Maddie? Is that the twist? I don't know. I'm just talking about.
Team, I Saw the TV Glow. According to IMDb, two teenagers bond over their love of a supernatural TV show, but it is mysteriously canceled. Okay. Justice Smith and Bridget Lundy Payne star in this one. Yeah. I do not know what this is. Man, so like most of the A24 movies are like smaller art house type films. Like the biggest A24 movie ever is Civil War that we just watched a few weeks ago.
Nice.
Every other one is like very small art house. Like people see them, but it's never anything like way over the top, crazy, like big releases, right?
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I have no clue what the vibe of this movie is, man.
Yeah. Just a weird friendship kind of thing going on here, or maybe some ghosts or something. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what's happening.
Do you ever see The Ring?
Yes.
That's the one with the chick in the television, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I never saw it. This is like the opposite of The Ring, where they have to go into the television to the scary stuff, and not the scary stuff coming out of the television, maybe. And how did the television get burnt up on the lawn of her house?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I was just asking you.
That's why we're here. I mean,
you're the one who's seen The Ring. Maybe this might be a spiritual sequel or something. I don't know.
I didn't direct this one. Unfortunately, they called me, and I was like, "Nah, I'm straight." So I don't know what's going on.
You had that rally race. I got you. You, man. Team, I saw the TV glow. It looks weird. But I do like Justice Smith, and I like the remember how like over the course of like 4 or 5 years after like his Twilight fame, he kind of like, and before the Batman, he kind of did some like weird art house movies, and I forgot the guy's name off the top of the head. Played Edward off of the
our Pats, your boy
Robert Pattinson. Yes, I don't know why his name slipped my mind. I swear I'm getting old.
I thought that's who you were talking about from the beginning, but I was not.
Yeah, no, you are
100% sure because there was other vampires and such.
Yeah, just but only one that stayed in our hearts. We all wanted to date in high school. So, he did a bunch of like art house films and everything of that nature before he got like the call from Christopher Nolan to be in that movie Tenet, right? Before he got to do the Batman, he was in these art house films. I feel like that's what Justice Smith is doing, right, man? He's creating his catalog, and hopefully that propels him to doing some really like this stuff is cool. Don't get me wrong. But some real cool like studio budget films that he's kind of in charge of himself, where he can kind of pick his own stuff. That's what I'm really excited about, because the kid can really act, man. That's what I really like about him.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson did like 20 movies before the Batman.
Yeah, I know. And like,
I mean, Twilight was in 2012. Was the last one. I mean, that makes sense, though. He actually didn't do as many movies as you probably think he would do in that time.
But a lot of them were like small art house films, right?
Yeah.
So, really dope there. I hope Justice Smith is kind of following in those same footsteps. I really like him as an actor. He really kind of loses himself in roles, so I'm excited, man. This might be something that I won't catch in theaters, but I'll definitely post up on the couch to watch.
Fun.
Really excited, guys. So I saw the TV glow on our socials. Let us know your thoughts. Also, what has been your favorite Justice Smith movie? Let us know, team.
So, Maxine, Your agent tells us you're quite a popular name in adult film and entertainment. Is that correct?
Whoa. This is a family show. We can't be putting stuff like this on here.
That line of work. I always wanted to be famous.
I'm about to send an HR
If you
email
need to
in.
read off the sides we gave you, just go ahead, all right?
I know the lines.
She turns to the camera and, through her trauma, addresses the lens directly.
Name 5 celebrities who got their start in horror movies.
Jamie Lee
Curtis, John Travolta, Demi Moore, Brooke Shields, and
Maxine fucking Minx.
That's right.
I hear that freaking Night Stalker guy no loose.
The Night Stalker.
Night Stalker.
Night Stalker's
terrorizing Los Angeles.
I can handle myself.
That's a real killer
Every bad
from the
girl in
80s.
Hollywood.
Maxine, I'm the private detective. I had to find you.
Goddamn Kevin
I
Bacon.
already figured it out. Kevin
My
Bacon.
employer is a very powerful man. The past ain't finished with you. It's gonna keep knocking at your door.
Tragically, another victim of the Night Stalker.
If I knew 3 people who were murdered in 3 days, I'd be pretty scared. What are you hiding, Maxine?
Makes sense, yeah.
If I tell you something, we've got confidentiality.
Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
This is the defining moment of your career. Whatever's going on in your life that's interfering with this picture, squash it. I intend to.
Does she have a killer following? Oh, she's about to knuckle up.
Yeah.
Maxine.
Maxine.
You're a fucking movie star.
Okay.
Oh. That was intense.
Okay. All right, team. We have Maxine, according to IMDb, in 1980s Hollywood, an adult film star and aspiring actress. Maxine Minx finally gets her big break, but as a mysterious killer stalks the starlets of Hollywood, a trail of blood threatens to ruin it all. Tries to reveal her sinister past. Team. This is coming at us from T. West, who did a few other movies as well. First did X, and then did Pearl, which was the sequel, and then we have Maxine, which is the third one in this trilogy. This one looks very wild. Did you watch Pearl or X?
No, I haven't watched either of those.
X was wild. X was like a weird horror film, like set in like the early 70s or whatever.
Yeah.
These kids were making a adult film, and they decided to do it on this like ranch or farm, and they all get stalked by the couple that is there, and she's there. I haven't seen Pearl, but this looks like right in that same vein of that.
Pearl's got your boy in there, Superman.
Oh, Superman. Which one?
David Cornsweet.
Oh, that's the new Superman. That ain't my boy. That's not gonna be my boy until July next year. I don't trust him yet.
I got you.
So there's like a few things that is going on here, man. It's the 1980s Hollywood. She's an adult film. You know, she's going to try to do adult film, but also try to probably break into mainstream is what it seems like. There is this Night Stalker, which is a real killer from the 80s who was stalking starlets in Hollywood. But then like we saw the Bates Motel, right? Which was that movie was based off of something, but most of that was Alfred Hitchcock creating that. So that was kind of weird. So they're blending fact and fiction is what it seems like here, kind of creating this story in this Hollywood type setting, man. This looks cool. Hour 43, so right in your wheelhouse. It's like a bloody good time.
Yeah, it's a really great trailer. One of the best ones we've had on here in a few months as far as like horror wise.
Yeah.
Giving you just enough for you to be curious, man. That's what we're all about here. Being curious.
Yeah, this one, might be a dope one to go watch in theaters, man. Definitely caught my attention. So, team, we'll throw Maxine on our socials and let us know your thoughts. Have you watched X or Pearl? You're a fan of this series, team? Let us know in the comments section. JV.
Yes, sir.
Episode 9. Tolerance is Extinction Part 2. X-Men 97. The X-Men work to settle the score before it's too late. Just
wild.
Just what did we just watch?
You know, it's a great series when you say that like every time we watch one of these episodes.
You know it's a good series when we
and that's the thing, man. I say once it's over, I'm like, okay, so where do we go next week? Because it seems to be getting more and more awesome every week.
Like escalating and escalating every single week, man.
Yep. Yeah. This was kind of a little bit of a lead up into something. Like we're coming down off of the war kind of side of it, where we're having a lot of destruction amongst people on, just living their lives, right? Like the civilian, even though they're mutants and humans, everybody else, it's the civilian war. Now we're internal family war at this point.
Yeah.
So everybody is teaming up, going for Magneto or doing some other stuff. Big semi-heist kind of situation, trying to de-escalate the Magneto situation.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. I didn't I expected this much action. I didn't know the artwork and the beauty of this animation was going to be this damn good.
It really is. It's been fantastic.
It's been really good. Like every frame looks like it's like real. Like not real in the sense of like a real life live action, but like they don't miss a beat in every animation frame, right?
If it looks like an alternate reality, right?
Exactly. It looks everything is there, man. They don't skip any beats, they don't skip any movements, man, with the action. It is really cool, really dope, man. And I know that it takes a team, it takes a village to do. They got those Mickey Mouse dollars, so they got all the time and money to do it. But like the finished product, man, every week is really dope.
Right. Yeah. It doesn't seem like they're sparing anything as the weeks go on.
Yeah.
Very good budgeting team.
Yeah. where we are at right now is X-Men are down. Xavier's back. Yep. He has to kind of heal some wounds with Scott and some other people as well. Magneto comes through, scoops up the new kid and scoops up Rogue. They join him, and then they put the old suits on. I thought that was a dope touch, by the way. And they split up to one to take down Magneto, the other team to take down the new baddie Bastion, right? Or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
And it is just beautiful. We got Mr. Sinister mix in there. We got some fights between each other's team. We got where you think, man, you think like Scott's about to die, and then Wolverine comes through, and then Magneto. It's just like, yo, there's so many pieces, man. I don't want to spoil it if you guys haven't watched it yet, dude, but like that episode ended, and you're just like, is it next Wednesday yet? Is it next Wednesday? Like that's, and it's just so good, man.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's the thing that's been going. You know, they've been consistent with is giving us good episodes, even if a couple of them have been kind of not as gigantic, right?
Yeah.
And like we really only had one episode where we were just like, why do we have this episode? That was the Jubilee episode.
It was the Jubilee
but we're gonna,
episode, yes.
We're gonna give it a pass because, you know, things escalated again and it's been going pretty good so far.
It's been pretty breakneck since then, man. And I like it where they had the action the last 15 minutes of the episode, but like it was the build up, man. It was like, let's come up with a game plan. Let's see the split between Magneto and Xavier, right? And who goes on whose side, right? But also seeing Xavier try to heal these wounds, especially with that Scott dynamic, man, right? You know, like that was just like was needed. Like we can't press on. I can't lead this team. I can't be the leader of the X-Men without us hashing this out first, without us doing this and having this conversation. And maybe like some men would not be bold enough to talk to like the guy who took you in, the guy who raised you, the guy who gave you a job, the guy who made you a leader, you know, and maybe to hash it out like that. But Scott was standing on business. Right? He had some words to say.
Yeah, he definitely hold back. I guess he never really knew if he was gonna get that chance again, I guess.
Yeah.
So sweet.
We'll see what happens, man. We got one or more episode to wrap up the season. It's already got greenlit for a season 2.
Yep.
Man, X-Men 97. You think they'll change it to X-Men 98? Who knows? That'd be dope.
That's a whole new logo and everything, though.
I gotta print new merch.
Yeah.
That'll throw Disney shareholders in a tizzy right there.
Yeah.
Team, we're gonna throw episode 9 extensions tolerated or whatever it's called
good.
On our socials. Extension tolerance is extinction part 2 on our socials. Let us know your thoughts. Team, just a great series. Love it. Hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Let us know in the comments. All right, man. Movie of the week time.
Sweet.
We have Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh yeah.
This movie, man, let's definitely discuss here. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. This movie just dropped here May 10th. This one is directed by Wes Ball and written by Josh Friedman.
We have a $160 million budget, and so far it's grossed $131.4 million. Starring this, we have the actors who are portraying the apes first. Owen Teague as Noah, Kevin Durant as Proximus Caesar, Peter Macon as Raka, Lydia Peckham as Sona, and Travis Jeffrey as Naya. And on the human side, we have Freya Allen as May, and William H. Macy as Trevathan. I did not realize that was his name.
Trevathan? Yeah.
Trevathan, okay.
Yeah. Yep. But I didn't realize it was William H. Macy, but we'll get to that here in a little bit there. It took me a minute. I was like, wait, who? That the drunk dad from Shameless? Yeah.
Yeah. drunk from a lot of stuff.
All right, brother, go ahead and give us that quick synopsis.
In a time where apes have taken over, as well as Mother Nature, Noah, a chimpanzee, goes on a journey to rescue his clan after they're captured and their homes are burned down.
All right. Yes, sir. All right, man. So let's start with our protagonist. We have Noah, an elder chimpanzee hunter and the heir to the ape clan led by his father. And I actually didn't get that vibe that he was the heir. I thought his father was just one of the elders. I didn't know his father was the leader of the clan, but Wikipedia dropping some knowledge on us there.
There you go.
But yeah, man, a couple things about him. He is fearless. He is determined, and he has some like survival instincts as well. And the fact that he's very untrusting of the outside world before his journey, and what happens to his he gets into a oh shit scenario where like he has to do something that he's not supposed to do, and he's kind of the catalyst for the entire movie. Actually, where
you'll have that.
If this didn't happen, if this one thing didn't happen, would this movie have happened? You know what I mean? Like, but you need that catalyst to kind of give us a 2.5 hour long movie. I get that. It's just that, bro, why is that egg still on you at that time? Like, I was like, that egg better not be on this egg. This egg better not be on this kid. This egg he better put this shit. This goddamn egg is on this kid, man.
I think that's part of the whole thing, though, right? Is they gotta care for that thing, through the whole deal. I think that's why it's so important.
Is it like life skills class where you got to take the baby home or whatever?
Yeah. You gotta take care of the egg. Yeah, the baby egg.
You got to take care of it.
Yeah.
The entire time. Don't drop it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So his actions leads to his village getting basically burned down and his whole village getting captured, and he starts this journey to go get them.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite scenes of this movie is very simple. We see that tunnel beforehand where the person who stole their stuff went into, and they didn't follow, right? And then afterwards, where he has to continue his journey, he goes through it. And it was quick. It wasn't like anything, like the music didn't crescendo or anything of that nature, but it was just great storytelling where like this was the thou shall not pass place.
Yep.
And then seeing him come out the other side of the tunnel, and he's like, all right, I have to do this. I don't want to do this, but my family's there. I have no other choice.
Yeah.
Let's make it move. So that's like kind of how his journey begins, man. And him throughout this, finds people that he can trust, finds people that he doesn't trust, and just kind of learns a lot about himself through this journey as well.
Oh, yeah.
This was a lot different than the previous Planet of the Apes movies, the 3 with Caesar. We have this new protagonist, and I don't know about you, man, and I'll talk about it a little bit more later, but I kind of got like Luke Skywalker vibes. I kind of got some Luke Skywalker vibes, so.
Okay. I haven't seen any lightsabers, but that would have been awesome.
I didn't see no lightsabers, no swamp rats, no droids. What the hell are you talking about, Clyde?
Would have been amazing.
All right, we have Proximus Caesar, played by Kevin Durand, who I forgot that was Kevin Durand this entire time. I thought I saw something that he is in this movie, but I didn't. But like as soon as I'm watching this, and then we finally see Proximus Caesar. Nope, didn't put 2 and 2 together until afterwards.
It was an interesting character. Like you got like Noah and some of the other ones that you hear them talk and you hear them figure stuff out, and they seem like they're real smart, right?
Yeah.
Then you got like Proximus Caesar, who, when he talks, he doesn't sound as like as fluent as the other apes.
Yeah.
That might just be Kevin Durant. I don't know. I don't know his life, but he definitely comes off as more of a, I guess, more of a bully than the other chimpanzees.
Yeah.
In this one.
Yeah. There. But he's a large, ambitious, bonobo monarch type who rules a beach village and forces other apes to work to get what he wants. Basically, the king of the castle, the king of this beach village, and
pretty dope spot out there too.
It is nice.
Yeah,
got a nice little dam to keep the water away.
Mm-hmm.
And
up in the penthouse.
He has a drunk basically teaching him stories about human life. He has a penthouse, and he has workers for him. He's almost like who was the bad guy in the Prince of Egypt? The king.
I was thinking more of Godzilla X Kong, but that's fine.
Well, I mean, so you're right. No, you're same thing actually, because he did the same exact thing.
So there was two movies.
We got a bad ape now.
There was two movies that I had flashbacks to through this one. One of them is Jurassic Park, and the other one is Godzilla versus Kong, or Godzilla X Kong.
Tell me about the connection to Jurassic Park, please.
So, I think it's the second one where they go to the island and Vince Vaughn's there, and their engines taking the cars out in the prairie, and they're hunting down the dinosaurs and catching them.
I know
they're like herding all the dinosaurs. So in here, the army, Proximus' army, does that to the humans, and they run them down through the river. And I was like, "That's Jurassic Park right there."
I am following you right there.
It even sounded like Jurassic Park. Sounded exactly like Jurassic Park.
Without the Jeeps, damn it.
Yeah, exactly.
But like the nets and everything, and then like electric pokers or whatever. No, you're definitely right about that.
Yeah.
I got like the Prince, like, and then you're right as far as Godzilla versus Kong, Godzilla Kong, A New Kingdom. But like I think they both stem from Moses and Ramses. Let's just talk about the Prince of Egypt, right? That's the visually stunning movie about this, right? Where Ramses basically has all these Hebrew men and women as slaves building the pyramids and building all of that other stuff there. And this one man, this one person has to come and free them. And Kong, he had backup as far as he had Godzilla, but it's basically Noah. Well, Noah had backup as well, so that was dope. We'll talk about them in a few minutes here. But yeah, I get your vibe with the Jurassic Park, and I definitely appreciate that. Actually, I really do get that connection, because I didn't see that, and that's why I love doing this pod with you. You see things differently than me, man. But yeah, Proximus Caesar, just a big bully.
Yep.
And it's because he's such a big, strong ape. That's how he kind of like gained his power. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
because all the other apes there are small. Like the chimps that he's imprisoned and working for him.
Exactly.
Are the smaller species of it, I guess.
And somehow he just like had the gorillas on his side as well. So cool. Whatever.
Whatever.
But he's our antagonist, and for what Kevin Durant was given for this character, knocked it out of the park, man. One of the highlights of this was seeing him, because he knew, even though he was strong, even though that he is one of the bigger apes here, he ruled with like fake love, with fake admiration for these people.
Yeah.
But really, all he wanted was to get into this silo where all this human technology was, so he can move to the future and have all this stuff. So I really did appreciate his character and his character arc there.
Yep.
A couple other people, we have Peter Macon as Raka, a wise and virtuous orangutan who becomes an ally of Noah. Really cool. Love seeing kind of a callback to the original trilogy, and that's kind of his tie-in there. Kinda like are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Let's go.
All right, man, here we go. Here's my Star Wars connection right here. Little Obi-Wan action right here, dude.
Oh boy.
Right?
Oh boy.
Even leaves him with something to move forward with in life. Right?
Yeah.
I really thought that was
okay.
the little connection there. Taught him about the old ways, talked to him about Caesar and what Caesar actually stood for and everything. The ancient text. Right? And they go on a journey together until he doesn't make it to the end. So we definitely see that. But he definitely opens Noah's eyes to being able to trust more.
Yeah.
And that becomes a huge part of that third act in regards to him and May.
And such a cool character, like personality wise, right? Noah's kind of stressed out, and he's like, we're here. We're surviving so far. Let's make a fire. Hang out, tell some stories.
We got to do what we got to do here. So. All right. We got Suna and Anaya, who are two of Noah's friends who get captured that he has to go save. They help him out here in the third act. We got Dara as Noah's chimpanzee mother, Koro as his father, and then kind of like the I thought he was going to be the main villain, Silva, the Western Lowland gorilla and chief commander of Fox's army. Once again, the trailers I saw this, I was already locked in when they released, like they said, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, pfft, done.
Yeah.
So I didn't look at much. So I didn't look at many trailers. I didn't see who was in the movie or whatever. I just was like buying, going. And I thought this person was going to be the big baddie because we've seen them multiple times and just a pawn in Proximus Caesar's army.
Yep. Good pawn.
A very strong, good pawn too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we had another soldier in Chimpanzee's army named Lightning. So let's move forward to just the two humans we definitely want to talk about here. We have May/Nova. I don't know about you, man. And like, did you get like, she was a spy, right? She was like a Splinter Cell type insurgent type of a one man mission. Where I think she was, to me, it seemed like she was playing and using Noah from that time that they encountered each other in that smelting building or whatever where all the fish were hanging and everything. I feel like from that moment on, she basically had him and moved him along.
Yeah, and it was kind of a weird thing, like, because the only thing she really needed them for was to climb that big wall. So, did she know? Was that the plan? Like, let me recruit a couple apes to help me get up this wall, or did that just work out? Yeah, I'm not real sure. We know she knew what she was going for, but that journey was just still a little confusing.
Yeah. But she has some ulterior motives, right? Like, does she want to help him get his family back? Or does she want this? And like, whose side is she actually on, right? I thought she was going to even double cross him again and then give let Proximus get what he wants out of that silo base or whatever, right? Like I just
talking about triple cross right now.
Hey man, double triple cross, bro. Double triple cross now. Watch out. Right? But like that was kind of the worst people ever. But that was the cool thing about her character, because you thought at first that she was like just this silent young human girl who just was trying to be safe and felt safe around Noah and Raka. And then to come out, okay, she can speak. Oh, then to come back, oh, she's actually different than the rest of the humans that are wandering around this movie.
Yeah.
And to come to find out, oh, she knows exactly what the hell is in that silo. Come to find out, oh, damn, she knows exactly what she needs and how to get it in that silo. So, like, her arc, like, her story kept on growing and growing and growing and just, like, unpeeling as that, onion. Like, we talk about that onion unpeel for characters, man. And we're just like, yo, she played all these damn apes, man. She played all these damn dirty apes there with that team. I don't mean that either there. I apologize to the ape community. I don't mean dirty apes in a negative way. That is actually a reference from the original Planet of the Apes movie by Charlton Heston. So I was just quoting a movie team. Please don't at me, okay? But yeah, her character, other than Noah, just dope 1-2 punch as far as her and Noah, man. I thought that was really interesting dichotomy between the two. All right. William H. Macy as Trevathan. An opportunistic human who styles himself as Proxima Caesar's chief advisor and teaches him human history there.
Yeah, apparently your boy broke his ankles, right?
Yeah.
Just blew both his ankles out or whatever. So he's basically just staying alive, right? Like
he's given up all hope.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever I gotta do just to stay alive, eat some food, read some books, and I'm cool with that for now.
I mean, he's got like nice digs, right? He has
doing all right.
He's doing all right. He's able to read. He's able to eat, sleep, get drunk, all that stuff. So he's probably really enjoyed that. Exactly.
Come on.
He's got all that going for him. Why would he want to give that up there, right? But at the same exact time, when we're encountering Proximus, he is very untrusting of human beings.
Yeah.
But has this one in his pocket. Once he gets that technology, and that technology is basically like weapons, ammunition, all this stuff. That's the big stuff in the silo that he wants. Once he gets in there, what's the use of this guy anymore? Maybe show them how to use it if they don't know.
I made them laugh.
Teach them,
tell them funny stories,
right? But after that, like once you have this information and once you're as smart as this guy knows how to use this technology now, you don't need him anymore. And like May was trying to explain that to him, and he was like, "Nope, just gonna go."
Yeah.
So she had to do what she had to do, man. And one of the most intense moments, because you just don't expect, like that was also unpeeling of her character. Like, has she had to do that before? Because she looked like a damn natural, okay?
She had that form, man. That form was top notch.
Go to sleep. Shh. Man, that rear naked choke. Sung him a lullaby. His last lullaby ever. Just interesting characters throughout this, man.
Yeah.
So William H. Macy, small role, but definitely important and vital to understanding more about these characters, especially Proxima Caesar and then May.
Yep.
All right, man. Let's talk about the sets and music here. Just like the other movies, man, and technology has definitely gotten better since 2017. this is a vast, beautiful movie, man.
Yes, very.
Like, remember that scene in uh crap, the one we watched, The Last of Us, where
Nice.
they are spiraling through like the college and they see the animals or whatever. And
Yeah,
just how
yeah.
how much like moss and everything just looks like the world has ended for so long. We're seeing all these beautiful buildings. They're like in a city,
Yeah.
but everything is overgrown, right? With green
Yep.
lush and trees and everything, man. So the world is just absolutely different now. It's been generations since War of the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, it's just a beautiful movie, man. Very awesome to see.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts. Probably my favorite part is just when they were in the city and kind of having their scuffle in the street, basically.
Yeah.
But it's just a street in the middle of the forest is what it looks like. Like why is this road here kind of thing?
Yeah.
But yeah, Mother Nature definitely took that back.
It was pretty cool to see, man. Just a company that was the music, and I will say all the feels. This
Very good
score
score. Very good
matched
score.
this movie, and it made me highly concerned for Noah and his journey at every turn, man. When they cornered him on the bridge, I was like, oh, it's about to get intense. And then the music intensified.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, it's a wrap for this kid. It is a wrap for
Yeah.
him in this journey. Done.
Yeah. Well, the score really accompanied the set. Like as big as the world was, the score was just as big. Like I said, just leading you through your emotions and scene to scene. Everything was fantastic.
Kind of like John Williams in Star Wars. There it is again, man.
Oh
Boom.
my goodness. Oh man.
But like you're right. Like you see things in movies that are inspirations, right? Like there's nothing there's barely any new ideas, but it's taking those small bits and learning and loving those things and putting them in your own script, your own movie, your own ideas and maxing it. So like I don't say that as a diss. I say that as like you're using it as a great influence but telling it in this way, man. So it's never a diss. All right, man. Let's talk about a theme here.
All right.
For Noah, it's to grow into the man and leader his father knew he could be. He's definitely afraid of his father. We get that vibe very early on in regards to his mom was like, go see your father. He's like, well, let me help you out here. I don't really want to go bother him and stuff like that.
I'm trying to get my eye pecked out by an eagle.
For the 19th time, Mom. Damn.
Yeah.
He loves his damn birds more than he loves me.
Yeah.
That would have been an interesting dynamic of bringing the two. We just didn't have enough time to see something like that. But yeah, to be the leader, because he was next one up, man. Almost kind of like the Lion King, right? Now that I know that his father was the leader, kind of has those Simba to Mufasa vibes in regards to you're up, bro. Let's go.
Yep.
You got to lead the tribe, man. You got to lead the village. You got to be a man now. Go hold on to this egg until it hatches. I wonder like mythos, you know how we got like Avatar and we got like so many different mythos and companion novels and books and everything for Avatar. So we know the two stories, but we also know so much outside of that because stuff has been written that James Cameron has greenlit and said, yep, about right. I would really like to know is how this ape tribe is like the bird ape tribe. Like, how did that kind of become a thing? That would be interesting to see. And I don't need like a whole movie on it. I would just like to know kind of the history. That would be really cool, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of growth in there that we didn't get to see, right? There are a lot of, like you said, generations that have passed that, as far as, evolution of, that's what Proximus is talking about, evolution not being fast enough. So we missed some of the evolution of the chimps and the apes.
Yeah. Agreed. Agreed there, man. And for May to complete her mission, her task to retrieve the artifact that was in the human base, man. I really liked, like I said earlier, I really liked that her onion kept on peeling till we find out, she out here James Bonding people. Like, right? She out here Jason Bourne people,
Yeah.
like, so I thought that was just really cool. Because you think she's just like helpless, but she's not.
Yeah.
Does what she needs to do to survive.
Yeah.
Her mission is the human race, protect them, get it back at all costs, man. And she used her skills to do so.
It seemed like she was loud in the house, though. That's all I'm saying. She's an outside cat. That's what it looked like.
I did see that. They were just like, "You stay
Thank
here.
You.
Put it down.
Lock.
Put it down. Put it down. Get it out your mouth. Drop it." All right, team. So that is our conversation about Wes Ball's Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. JV, give me your thoughts and ratings on this, brother.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna give this one 4 buckets of popcorn this week.
Nice.
Had a good time, man. Seeing, I think you mentioned it earlier, it being different than the ones we've had before.
Yeah.
Like, we're not concerned at this point about what the apes are doing. We actually find out that the movie's more about what the humans are trying to do at the very end.
Agreed.
And you just got like a story, right? Like, it's not trying to figure out what experiment did this, why this is going on, where, humans are trying to find the ape base or whatever, vice versa. We just got a story of a guy, of a chimp who's just trying to find his family.
Yeah.
That's it. And then stumbles into a whole bunch of other mess through that whole deal. But I had a good time. Super long, but it's all good. It's some were just long, man. Some were just really long.
I'm aware.
But it's all good. Yeah, 4 buckets of popcorn for me this week, man. But you?
When I booked the movie and then I go, how long is the movie, just so I can like fit what time I should book it and what I need to do throughout the week or the weekend or whatever. And I look at it, I was like, ooh, yeah, Javi's gonna kick my ass on this one. Yeah, I was just like, I gotta send him a message. I didn't at all.
Well, you really don't know like how long, if it's a 2 hour, 2.5 hour, 3 hour movie. For one, we don't really know like what to expect out of that length of a movie.
Yeah,
could be good, could be garbage. Hour and a half could be garbage, right?
Oh yeah.
Sometimes the whole movie's all right. This one was all right.
Yeah, man. This is a good popcorn flick, though. It was not as good as the Caesar trilogy, but a good entry into the second trilogy. That's what 20th Century Fox and Disney and Wes Ball did state. I like Noah as a good lead, man. Like I said earlier, I'm getting the Star Wars original trilogy vibe, him being Luke. Hopefully he ups his leadership and tactical skills in the sequel. I was just waiting for a Death Star run. That would have been really cool in this movie, right? But the other part of that is I really like that humanity is not lost and are still trying to gain control of the world that they lost. They have to work in the shadows. They have to send out splinter cells But that's just a really good feeling that this world is all not lost, right? It's called Planet of the Apes, but we're not there yet. I'm just interested to see like how the apes and the humans clash in future movies. This gets 3 buckets of popcorn for me, man. It has a lot of hope for future installments. Really enjoyed this.
I wasn't going to say nothing, but you know, they did go in through an air vent and eventually destroyed the whole place.
Oh yeah.
You know, not saying that's what they did in Star Wars, but it kind of is.
You are right.
Just to let you know.
You are right.
Just let you know.
Oh my God! I didn't even put that together.
Yeah.
I also saw the clip from something Dark Side or whatever, the Seth MacFarlane Star Wars things. Where Stewie says Darth Vader, and he's just like, "So we're gonna patch that hole up? You think we're gonna maybe board it up or something of that nature?" And it's just like aesthetically pleasing. We don't need to do that. And he's like, "I think it's a good idea if we do, right?" Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Next week, we'll be discussing the John Krasinski directed film, If.
That'll be in a theater near you.
Like always, I am Clyde Smith. You can find me across all socials. I am Clyde D. Smith.
I am Javier Villalobos. You can find me across all socials at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.